Welcome to this video about politics. One important characteristic of a European Hyperloop network is that it will connect numerous different countries, and therefore it will cross many borders. In this video, I will highlight 3 important political challenges that arise for such a network. The first one is that the most countries or provinces or even municipalities would like to have a Hyperloop station to increase its connectivity within Europe. On the other hand, these parties don't want to have a Hyperloop tube on their land, if there is no stop and they thus don't benefit from it. As the Hyperloop is most efficient on high speeds, it is preferred to have a large distance between stations. Furthermore, the train network on smaller distances is already quite efficient, and the Hyperloop must not compete with the energy-efficient train. For these reasons, the number of stations is limited. The second challenge is that the Hyperloop will need to operate in many countries, and standardization is really important. It will make no sense to have a tube diameter of 4 meters in Eastern Europe, while the diameter in Western Europe is 3.5 meters. Therefore, standards need to be set on a European level. This sounds really obvious, but standardization is still a problem in today's rail industry. The width of European train tracks differs between countries, which used to make it complex and expensive to have trains operating internationally. Furthermore, as shown in this map, the railway electrification systems currently differ a lot between countries. The third political challenge is financing the network. Who's going to pay for it? As the Hyperloop infrastructure is expensive, it is impossible to find a single party that is able to finance the construction of a Hyperloop network. A public-private partnership is most likely needed, as it is also not expected that governments will fully finance the system. However, they will contribute to the project, as a Hyperloop also offers socio-economic values to society. Because a European Hyperloop network will be international, it is challenging to determine the amount of investment that is coming from each country. To overcome these 3 political challenges, the European Union is already collaborating with multiple governments and Hyperloop companies, and thereby thinking of the future of transportation. There will be many challenges, but in the end, a complete Hyperloop network would be really beneficial for many people. When do you think the political situation is ready for the Hyperloop? I don't dare to say a date, but we will see this in the future. Thanks for listening today.